gaming and animation is a very exciting subsector under our ministry, and we are working on some exciting projects that will leverage on our culture to, I mean, we've developed one already, and it's almost at the point of, almost complete, well, it's at the point of development. So we are doing a number of games and animation, just using that culture, our dances, just an expression of who we are. To ensure that we, you know, we talk about the children getting confused as to their identity and their ideals. So we're using that. I would love to share more, maybe more of some of the amazing things that we're doing in terms of all those subsectors and maybe...
Yeah, I mean, there was something I'll come to work in a second, because I know that you also wanted collaboration, because I was saying that there are people who have organically built this
They've done it.
There are people, that you talked about Madhouse yesterday. I know your animation for HIP TV, Headies Awards. These are people who have built this thing. Now, your ministry is saying, I'm here to collaborate. In what ways can you collaborate with existing events or activities that's happening? And we have the National Theatre. How can that be accessible? Well, so for example, he shouldn't be traveling all around the world looking for Headies. They have a National Theatre right there. So what can the government do? What infrastructure do you have available that can make existing industry activities more accessible for Nigeria?
I mean, ironically, even yesterday, last week I had a meeting with Mr. Ayo, telling him I'm going to need him to bring the Headies back to Nigeria. I mean, I told him, it doesn't need to be in America. We have the Wole Soyinka Theatre. And I hope he's watching and listening, because I'm supposed to have a meeting with him after this. He went to see the Wole Soyinka Theatre yesterday, and I want to get his feedback, because we want to use that. That's a national edifice, which the Committee of Bankers have done an astronomical job. If you have never been anywhere in Nigeria, you need to go to the Wole Soyinka Theatre. That will make you so proud to be a Nigerian. They have done a fantastic job. There's nowhere in the world as beautiful as the Wole Soyinka Theatre.
No, I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's absolutely. I hope we can do a show from there.
I would love
so
to.
I can co-host again.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Should I take you up on that?
Yes, please. And you know, we want to bring. Listen. By the next year, because now we have put all the framework in place, and we're working on infrastructure, arenas, cinemas. We're working on museums. We're working on Abuja Creative City, a one-stop shop for the 49 subsectors that will be represented. All over the country, we're working on the Renaissance Project, which is going to work directly with the states to use the unique peculiarities in the state to ensure that there's long-term sustainability of whatever the state represents in terms of culture and creative industry. So honestly, in the next year, you're going to see, because now we have the framework in place, and we have the protection and securitization, and we're coming up with a number of memos that I've taken to FEC. Hopefully, we'll get approval. That will also get funding for members in the industry. Okay, we talk about those that have been successful, but there's a number of other people that just don't have access to funding. So I'm working on that capacity building. We've come up with CLAP, and is an online database that will give you access to training, capacity building, proper networks, job creation. I want to make, they say is the new oil. For me, it is beyond the new oil, because not every Nigerian has access to go and work in an oil company. Every single Nigerian, no matter where they are, has the ability to create content in their bedroom. And so this is what I want to do, to bring it, to localize it, to make it a resource for every Nigerian, and to contribute to increase the GDP, because that will be able to be distilled down. And, you know, help other sectors within the country.